Hey guys, this is Natalie from Inspired Alignment. I'm coming on to just kind of clear the air about kind of a recent situation that took place on the YouTube platform. So I follow not a whole lot of people on YouTube, but I do follow a couple people. And one of the girls that whose channel I follow, she posted on her community board some stuff about me today. And it was pretty obvious that it was about me. She kind of like had like my channel name, in what she had wrote. It was, it didn't like flat out say Inspired Alignment, but she made it a point to kind of like include like the words, and I knew it was about me like right away. And at first, like I thought, well, maybe she was upset about the video that I had posted a little while back about like tarot cards and like different frequencies with, different cards and stuff. But in that post that she put, like, it was very clear that she thought that I had like stolen something from her. So I had to do a little bit of digging, not like a whole lot. It was like a little bit down on her community board. I had seen a picture that I had taken a screenshot of maybe like, a week or two ago. And the picture was just, it was like a picture of like a piece of paper that said, "I know what you did last summer" on it. So what happened was, I used to be on YouTube like years ago, but I was also working a full-time job, and so I was coming on and doing like, card readings for different signs, like on the months and stuff like that. And then I wasn't on YouTube for a while, and since back then, I've only been on YouTube for about like the last 2.5 months. And where I've been consistently on here, like the content that I give is different. The message that I give is a little different, and just I'm a little different. Like I said, back then I was working, a full-time job. Like my life has changed a lot with everything, that has happened. And so like my work on here now is very kind of like mission focused. I'm really kind of focused on helping like other people, like helping humanity, helping people get through ascension and stuff. And it also goes hand in hand with like the business and the brand that that myself and a couple other people are working on building and creating. So there's kind of like a lot, like the channel's a little different now. And like I said, I really hadn't spent a whole lot of time with YouTube in a while. And so just recently, I had discovered the YouTube Studio app. And I was on there kind of messing around, doing some editing. And like on that app, you can like add like a thumbnail or like a cover photo. And so there was a video that I did, and it was about like masculines receiving karma or something. And when I clicked on my videos to put the thumbnail on, that the screenshot that I had taken of "I know what you did last summer" popped up, and it fit with the video really well. I mean, it was like perfect for that video. And so I used it as the cover photo. Now, when I did that, I didn't know at the time like where I had taken the screenshot from. Like it didn't even like really dawn on me, you know what I mean, that like I took it like from, you know what I mean, something I seen on YouTube or whatever. I mean, I do that a lot with like pictures and sayings and, just different things on the internet in general that like I resonate with or that I like. I will, take a screenshot of it or whatever, and it's on my phone. So that was kind of what happened. So when I used it as my cover photo, I didn't think anything of it at the time. But then when I scrolled down her community board, I had seen it. And so I was like, okay, like that must be what she's talking about. And apparently like it was like part of like a deck or something that she had created. And she was upset that I wasn't giving credit to the creator or the person who, you know what I mean, whose stuff I used. And I had no idea. So first of all, I want to apologize. I have since taken it down, and I just have like a regular thing from the movie up there. I had no idea that it was like something that you created. And had I had known that, you know, I probably wouldn't have used it. And I absolutely have no problem like giving recognition to like people that I work with, you know, if I'm, you know, using some of their stuff or talking about some of the stuff that I've learned from them or whatever. Like I do that all the time on my channel. Like I'm always kind of like giving recognition to people that I work with. So that's not a problem at all, but, I didn't know. I honest to God didn't know. And I have removed it, and I do apologize for the misunderstanding. But the things that were said about me in the post that was created on her community board, and I honestly don't know how many people even would know that that's about me. I mean, obviously I knew it was about me. I mean, I could tell like right away it was about me, and then just kind of as an intuitive person, like, you know, when like somebody's throwing shade at you. So some of the stuff that she said about me was pretty untrue, and so I would have just commented on it itself, but the comments are disabled. So I felt like, I mean, I've got to say something, because the things that were said about me are very untrue. And I feel like, you know, like it was like kind of like slandering my name. And, so like basically, and honestly, like I'm not a very like passive aggressive person, you know what I mean? Like if there's a problem or an issue or something, like let's get it out there, you know, like let's talk about it and get it taken care of. Like, you know, I don't want to like have like some kind of like nasty energy like lingering around, you know, like I'd like to like kind of just get it out in the open and deal with it. But so the things that were said about me were that I was like a wolf in sheep's clothing, that I was stealing people's work, that like that people should be leery of aligning themselves with people like me, and that I was trying to have like a quick come up using other people's stuff. So all of those things are like very, very untrue. And I feel like, you know, I don't know if she took the time to like look at any of my content or anything, but if she would have, like, maybe, I don't think she would have probably not felt that way. You know, and I definitely am not, like, my intention in, you know, creating content on YouTube and getting kind of information out to people is in no way, like, my intention is not to have any kind of a come up in any way. That's not my intention at all. My intention is to get the information out and to help people, as I'm sure a lot of other people in this community that, you know, they're being guided to do a specific thing, you know, to get messages out and to help specific people. So I don't know. I mean, I think that that's kind of like a harsh thing to say to somebody, especially when you're in the spiritual community to begin with. You know, like, I feel like, I don't know, like, I am a small channel. Like I said, I've only been on here for about 2.5 months. I mean, I'm sure that the channel is going to grow. I don't have, like, you know, 60K followers or something like this particular individual does. But I mean, just because I don't right now doesn't mean that my information isn't important. And I mean, I obviously, like, enjoy her work, or else I wouldn't be following her on YouTube. But her work, you know, the work that she does and the work that I do are different. They're different. They're not really, you know, they're not the same, you know. I mean, you can clearly look at both of our work and see that they're different. So, I mean, it's quite obvious that I'm not, like, trying to, like, steal her stuff or steal her ideas, or, you know what I mean, like, take anything from her. So I don't know, like, I did feel like I had to come on here and post, you know, a video about it, because I couldn't comment or defend myself in, you know, in the community board where it was posted. And, you know, I do kind of feel like I need to stand up for myself and, you know, let people know that that is not true, that I'm not any kind of a wolf in sheep's clothing. I'm not out here, like, stealing people's stuff. It was a mistake what happened, and it was not intentional, and I truly do apologize for it. And I mean, it's made me realize, some stuff too. Like, I will definitely, be more aware and conscious of the stuff that I'm using in my content, like thumbnails and stuff like that, and where it's coming from. So this is, kind of a lesson learned for me. And it also kind of like, with us creating our own stuff as well, like we have a lot of new stuff coming out, like makes me realize like, how easily something like that can happen. And like maybe even just kind of like putting something on there that states, you know what I mean, this is made by, so and so, or this is made by Kohu 32, or whatever the case is, just so that people know that. Because even looking at it now, like I never in a million years would have thought that that was part of like some kind of like a card deck or something. I mean, I really just legitimately thought that it was like an image of a piece of paper that said, I know what you did last summer. So I mean, I had no idea that that was like somebody's work, that was like part of something that they created. So I think like, yeah, and then me like trying to get a quick come up like that, you know what I mean? That's very untrue. I mean, I have like a lot of other stuff going on outside of the channel. It's all kind of in line with the same type of work and the same kind of message. But I mean, it's like I've got like a lot of my own stuff going on. I'm in no way like need to take anybody else's work or, like feel like I need to have a quick come up or anything like that. I mean, like I feel, you know what I mean? Like, the work that I do is being done in the way it needs to be done. And, I'm pretty patient with like how things grow and how all of this kind of happens. So, yeah, I don't know. Like I feel like it's not fair to like, I'm definitely not going to be like bullied off of this platform because, you know what I mean, of like somebody, of like a misunderstanding or somebody saying things about me that are untrue. So I feel like I needed to come on and at least make a statement or, a video explaining kind of what happened. And yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's kind of crazy to me because I did a reading today on the channel on this new moon energy, and it kind of like the energy of it was surprising to me. Like I seen this kind of coming in the energy of that reading, like some stuff like this happening. I didn't in a million years think that I would have to be coming on and doing this, but yeah, I in no way want any kind of like beef or anything with anybody on this platform. My hope is that, like we all work together, because I think that energetically we kind of are working together anyways, in a way. And I'm definitely like not in competition with anybody. I'm like kind of in my lane, like doing my thing. And I really sincerely did not know that I was taking something that somebody else made, and I'm so sorry for that happening, and I fixed it. And I will definitely, pay closer attention in the future. But yeah, as far as like the other stuff that was said, I think maybe like next time if something like that happens, I mean, with any other creator on this platform or anything, if anybody ever has a problem with something that I say or do or something that I post or whatever, like please just, like feel free to like contact me. And my email address is like usually in the description box of like every video that I post. I mean, you can shoot me an email or whatever, and like hopefully we can talk about it and work it out or whatever, because I don't really want to have to come on and do stuff like this, like this isn't something that I want to be doing, but I feel like because of how it was presented and thrown out there, like I kind of had to come on and say something and like stand up for myself, and just let people know that that wasn't my intention and kind of like what happened. So I don't know, like I hope that there are no more issues with this, and that we all can kind of work together and that hopefully this clears the air, and there are no more issues kind of like going forward. But I hope that everybody has a great rest of their night, and that everybody has an awesome weekend. Hopefully I'll be back on sometime throughout the weekend with a video. I don't know exactly what it'll be about, but I should be back on, I don't know, tomorrow or this weekend sometime. Anyways, I hope that everybody has a good weekend, and I will see you soon. Bye.